Hey everyone, it's Frank here with Retiree's Info. So I need to talk to you about something that nobody's really telling you the truth about. There's an unexpected group that's likely to get hit with massive Social Security cuts, and I can almost guarantee it's not who you're thinking of right now. I've seen so many people panicking about this. The headlines are everywhere. Seniors about to get whacked with a big cut to benefits. Social Security is collapsing. Your retirement is in danger, and every single time I see these headlines, I think they're scaring the wrong people because the group that's actually going to feel these changes, they're being completely ignored in the conversation. And here's why that matters to you. Whether you're counting on Social Security right now, planning to retire in the next few years, or you're decades away from retirement, you need to know if you're in the safe zone or if you need to be making major changes to your plan today. So, before we dive in, I have a quick question for you, and I really want you to think about this. Who do you honestly think is going to see the cuts to benefits or restrictions coming to Social Security? Current beneficiaries receiving checks right now, future beneficiaries in the next 1 to 5 years, maybe the group retiring in 5 to 8 years? Or are we talking about beneficiaries 10 years and beyond? Drop a comment below because I'm genuinely curious what most people think. And I have a feeling a lot of you are going to be shocked by the real answer. I've been covering Social Security and benefits for over a year now, and I've helped thousands of people in the Retirees Info community understand their benefits. I watch the details of this stuff literally every single day. I see all the headlines just as much as you do, and I'm here to cut through the noise and give you the real story. Okay, here's the truth. Current beneficiaries, the people already receiving Social Security right now, they're probably the most protected group. I'm just going to say that, and I'll back that up in a second. So who is going to take the brunt of the blow to the major changes to Social Security? It's the groups of people that were essentially born in 1970 and after. More specifically, it's individuals that are 40 and younger, or like mid-40s and younger right now. I actually fall into that group. Me and other people in my age range and younger are going to be the ones who actually take the hit when it comes to Social Security. You hear this all the time from younger generations, right? People my age and younger say, oh, it's not going to be there when I'm 65 or 62 or 67. And honestly, I don't think it's going away. But I also wouldn't be shocked one bit if we see some major changes to Social Security in a massive way. In fact, we have to see changes to it. Here's the situation. They're likely going to push out the full retirement age. Right now, it's 67, right? They're likely going to push that out to minimum 68. Honestly, I don't think 68 is going to cut it. 69 or 70 realistically. And as we move forward in the next 10, 15, 20 years, I wouldn't be shocked if they push it out to 72, 73, maybe even 75. I would not be shocked one bit. So it's not current seniors, it's not current beneficiaries whatsoever, it's the younger generations, basically mid-40s and younger. They're the ones that really are going to have to worry if they're going to see Social Security someday. But here's the thing, they also have a ton of time. If you're around my age and younger, I would say this much. You've got plenty of time. You've got like 20 plus years. You could possibly do something about that. Current beneficiaries who are seniors. Yeah, that would be very detrimental to a lot of people if they came in and cut benefits at the pace they're talking about. That's not going to happen. Now, let me explain why current seniors and near-term beneficiaries are protected. This is not the first time we've dealt with an insolvency issue. Anytime we come close to an insolvency issue, they come together, they find a solution, and they implement it. Think about this. There are 11,000 plus seniors becoming eligible every single day. That's like 330,000 seniors a month, about 4 million seniors a year. Do you really think they're just going to let this thing drive itself into a ditch and be like, yeah, sorry seniors, we had a good run, but we're going to call it quits now. 90 years in, we're going to call it quits. Not a chance. That's not happening. Look, the Social Security program is like a well-oiled machine. It's literally just humming along like it has been for nearly 90 years, doing the same old thing, bringing new beneficiaries in, processing applications, getting disability benefits out to people, collecting tax revenues, and paying it out. It just gets bigger and bigger every single year because more beneficiaries are coming on. I know there's all these reports that come out the annual Board of Trustees report, and all these different reports saying, oh, we're going to be insolvent in 7, 8, 9, 10 years maybe if we're lucky. Do you really think they're going to allow that to happen? Here's my projection, and I could be totally wrong with this. We're so far out from insolvency right now. It's not really on the top of their mind. There's a lot of other things that they perceive to be urgent, but the whole insolvency thing, we have so many years to go. I would not be shocked if we get down to, say, 2 years or less before we hit insolvency, before they actually do something. So that could be as soon as 2031, 2032, something like that. I wouldn't be shocked if they milk this out for 6 to 7 years before they do anything on this. So what will they do? Here's my projection. They're probably going to do a combination of a couple things. One, they're going to push out the full retirement age a little bit. They pushed out the goalpost before, they'll do it again. Two, I wouldn't be shocked if they raise taxes a little bit. Three, and this is interesting, I also wouldn't be shocked if they just come together last minute and say, can't come together on an agreement. Hey, Federal Reserve, could you print us up, I don't know, $3 trillion? We'll just push it into the trust fund and pretend like it never happened. They'll just figure out some way to manufacture money out of thin air and basically hand it over to Social Security and say, here, just go ahead and keep paying beneficiaries. Now here's the catch with printing money. Anytime they print money, what that does is it depletes the value of our dollar. So even though it's like, oh, we avoided a major catastrophe, we avoided a major situation with the printing of that much money, it depletes our dollars so much that $1 you have is really not worth $1 anymore. It's still $1 face value, but what you can buy for it, the purchasing power, has depleted because of the manufacture of new money. We experienced this back in 2020, 2021, when they printed $6 trillion of fresh money. They plowed it into the economy. We saw massive inflation. And then what happened? We saw the value of our dollars deplete very fast. You have $100 and you go to the grocery store. You come back a month later, 2 months later, 6 months later, a year later, and the amount of items you can get for that same $100 keeps becoming less and less and less. So, let me be crystal clear, current seniors and future beneficiaries in the next, say, 1 to 6 or 7 years, I would say you've got absolutely nothing to worry about when it comes to your benefit. They will protect the seniors. It's not about the seniors. They're coming after the younger generations. They're the ones who are going to pay. And I feel like this is just me speaking. I could maybe offend some people right now. I say go for it. Protect the seniors. I've got plenty of time. I've got like 20, 25 years to figure it out. I can figure something out in that amount of time. If I have a forewarning and they say, hey, Social Security is not going to be there for you in 25 years, understood. I will plan for that accordingly. And anybody around my age range who has 20, 25 plus years, I feel like you've got your warning here. You've got your warning. It's not going to be there for you. Plan accordingly. But seniors who are literally right down to it in retirement to stiff them would not be cool. That would be very, very detrimental to a lot of seniors and not good policy. Not a good idea. But younger generations, hey, you've been warned. Prepare now. You've got plenty of time. Do what you got to do and let this be your warning. So if you're in that younger generation, here's what you need to do. First, don't panic. You have time on your side. That's actually your biggest advantage. Second, start planning now. Don't wait until you're 60 to start thinking about retirement. If you're 30, 35, 40 right now, you need a backup plan. That could mean maxing out your 401k or IRA contributions, building other retirement savings, investing in yourself and your earning potential, creating multiple income streams. Third, understand exactly what benefits you might be entitled to. Log into your My Social Security account at ssa.gov and see what your current projected benefits are. At least you'll know what you're working with. Fourth, look into other assistance programs you might qualify for down the road. I've got videos covering SNAP benefits, Medicaid, housing assistance, LIHEAP for energy bills, all programs that can help supplement income in retirement. Check out the playlist I'll link below. Fifth, stay informed. Things change, policies change. The more you know, the better you can adapt. Does that kind of clarify things? Does that give you a little bit more peace of mind with what's going on right now? I know there's a lot of perspectives on this. It's interesting to see what's going on. The headlines make it sound like the sky is falling for everyone, but the reality is more nuanced. If I had to put money down on this, if I had to make a bet, this is exactly how I think this whole thing is going to play out. They'll protect current seniors, they'll make adjustments for younger workers, and somehow they'll figure out a way to keep the program running, whether through tax increases, retirement age changes, or printing money and dealing with the inflation consequences. Listen, I know this is a lot to process, but understanding who's really affected and who's protected is so important for your planning. If this video helped you understand what's actually coming down the pipeline with Social Security, please hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. I'm constantly monitoring these policy changes and breaking them down in ways that make sense for regular people like us. Drop a comment below and let me know. Are you in the protected group or the affected group? How are you planning for your retirement knowing what you know now? I read every single comment and I love hearing from you. I've also got tons of resources in the description, including links to apply for benefit programs, my complete Social Security guide, and videos on retirement planning for younger generations. We're all in this together, folks. And the more we understand what's really happening, not just the scary headlines, the better we can prepare and protect ourselves and our families. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.